What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic, and today I'm bringing you guys a good old-fashioned Gears video discussion. We're talking about the new Gears today. I've been doing these pretty much every week at about the same time. Today I actually didn't put one out at 2 because I wanted to talk about the Destiny DLC, which has been my game of choice as of right now. But talking about today's video, I wanted to ask you guys how big of a role executions are in Gears of War. Now, if I remember correctly, the reason that executions weren't a big deal in Judgment, because there was basically no downs in the base of the game, base modes, multiplayer of the game, was that a lot of the executions weren't utilized. So, there was a lot of time spent from designers, animators, all that stuff, putting together all these custom animations, and a lot of them weren't used, so they felt underutilized and then were effectively removed. Now, I don't know about you guys, but obviously I feel like part of the signature thing in Gears of War is executions, and so obviously I would personally want Gears of War 4 or whatever it's going to be called to include executions. But does the thought of from a dev side, does the thought of some of them being underutilized kind of have a valid point? I mean, I guess kind of thinking about it, you pick a weapon like the Gorgon, for example, and having a Gorgon custom, execution animation for the characters, it seems like it would kind of be a waste, considering you don't see people running around in the game with the Gorgons very often. And I kind of got to thinking, well, if you take away some of the custom weapon and execution animations, and then you just gave people more options to do like fist, the Y, fist punch animations or things with their hands, would that make more sense rather than trying to do custom animations for each weapon? Now, don't get me wrong, there's some weapons that I feel like people still want to have those animations. The golf swing with the Nasher, or pulling the long shot out, you down someone and you slap them over the head with the long shot. I mean, obviously everyone remembers all those chainsaw executions, ripping through Locust chests, or or vice versa, Cog chests. All those are really cool, but I feel like if we start extending that for boom shot and all of the weapons that you can pick up, does that kind of dilute the process, or make it more tedious for the developers if only a certain percentage of people actually are utilizing them? I don't actually know if that's a valid concern from a design standpoint, having people spend time there versus something else, because at some point and some level you're doing fan service, right? So how much fan service needs to be done in the game just to have them in there? Obviously, I think that adds a lot more, people talk about content a lot in the games. That adds a lot more content to the game, but if no one is using it, if 0.5% of your population is using the Gorgon animation custom execution, is it actually worth the time spent from a dev side? I think that's certainly a valid point, but again, at some level it is fan service. So I'm definitely interested to hear what you guys have to say. This is a very short video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the executions, because I feel like they are very vital to Gears of War. One of the signature, I think, defining elements of the game is just being able to execute people in a very humiliating way. So yeah, I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say about executions in the new Gears of War. Is it something that you're really looking forward to? Would you like to see them add? I remember people making suggestions like having your teammate come up and do like a dual execution, all these types of custom things. Or would you rather them just focus on making the game, the base game, very, very good? Or would you like all the bells and whistles? Very interested to hear what you guys have to say. Also, let me know what your favorite execution was from Gears of War 3. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you have not already. And if you have any suggestions for what you'd like me to talk about in the Gears of War universe, please let me know, and I will be looking forward to your comments. I'll check you guys later. Stay frosty. So you missed my previous Gears video, huh? Well, luckily for you, it's right there. Just click right there. Come on. What are you waiting on? Just click. Click it. It's right there for you. Come on. This is unnecessary.